probably burst.
We all know what it is. We all know. If you forget to eat, like apparently that's maybe a thing. Give me some of that big drink energy. Excuse me, one of my jizz bits is on the floor. Can't leave a plate here, can we?
Can't we?
Can't we?
Even though it's far, right?
We're here at CENTER PARCS Longleat. We're just driving into a site now. It is 9:20 and we are here for a spa break. So something a bit different. It's just a 2-day, 1-night stay here at Longleat. It is the very end of July, which, if I show you out the window, yeah, that weather screams July, doesn't it? It screams summer. So we've had an early start to the day, and we'll boo in on the last half an hour a bit later. Let us in. But yeah, come along. In this video, David and I will show you what we get up to, what's included in a spa break package with Aqua Sana, and later on we'll also tell you how much it costs and if we think it's worth it. So the Aqua Sana here is award-winning. It's won the best spa in the UK, and then for 2 years on the trot it won best spa in the southwest and Wales as well. So, and it is good. We've been here and used the spa for like a 3-hour session a few times, so we know what it's like. But I think it's gonna be nice to have a full 2 days to be able to make the most of it, just relax. Maybe use some of the rooms that normally we'd skip over because we're like, oh, I'm not that bothered. However, one of the perks is that in theory you can get in from 9 o'clock. Now we've already lost a bit of time this morning, so I think we're going to go and get straight in, try and just get, use a bit of time before it gets busier, and then we'll catch you up and show you around a bit later. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we look any younger yet?
I should hope so. We've been here for nearly an hour.
Yeah. So we have been here for about an hour. We've done sauna, steam room, some ice, jacuzzi. So we've had a good hour of just doing a few bits before it gets too busy. Obviously, like we know throughout the day, more people will come in.
There hasn't been any kind of like method to it though. We've just been like, there.
Yeah. And we're now in the Scandinavian Snug, which is a room, but every other time we've been like, not wasting our time in here. It's nicely done as a room, as a place to come chill out, and it's great for like a little bit of secret vlogging. Yeah,
like, and if we were here in a 3-hour session, there's no way I'd be wasting my time coming into a room like this. But actually, for when we're here for overnight, we will explore some more of those rooms, I guess.
Yeah.
We've brought a book with us.
Book, I know.
Yeah.
Getting your Instagram shot.
I am.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, we've been on the water beds.
We have. No, I mean, separately, not like.
Yeah.
It's not that channel.
I probably burst otherwise.
I tell you what, I do like a little spa session. 3 hours is normally good, but actually being here and knowing you've got loads of time, it's so nice because we are just taking it easy.
Yeah.
Like spending time on the heated like bed things, and normally you'd be like, oh, that's a waste of time, we're not doing those.
Yeah, when we first went into those rooms, I did nearly start laughing, but I managed to like get my maturity together and realise I'm a man in my 30s, and I didn't laugh. I did manage to stay in there.
Yeah. So it is now time for lunch, would you believe? Which, it feels like we were just having breakfast. I mean, it was only a few hours ago, but
yeah,
definitely ready for some lunch. All of these, like, I think all of the saunas and stuff. It definitely.
I'm starving. Yeah. Lovely and summery out here.
Oh yeah, so lovely. Ready for some lunch?
Am I ready for some lunch? Let's see.
I mean, it's not spicy loaded fries, is it? But
I'll coat. They're coming tomorrow.
Look, salad.
Caesar salads.
Yeah, bacon. And I've gone for Mediterranean Moroccan chicken panini thing, and then some salad thing. So that has been almost, what, 6.5 hours that we've been in the spa. So we've had our breakfast, we've had our lunch, we've had plenty of hours of relaxing. Move over, Gillian McKeith. I am 20 years younger, I'm sure.
I'm not sure Gillian McKeith is a very good example.
But it was her, wasn't it?
Was it her? I just remember her throwing herself over in the jungle.
Let's get Bob in. Bob, okay, bring the oxygen in, please.
We are going to head up to our apartment. We're in the Redwood Apartments, up by the village square. So we are going to walk up there with our bits for tonight. It's raining, so I'm not going to bother trying to film anything. So we'll catch you in the apartment. So we are in the Redwood Apartments. We have stayed here before, so we kind of knew what to expect. So let's go in. We're in apartment 28. This is on the basement floor. If I come back, you can see this is a bit of a weird entrance. Now look at this. Poo brown Aqua Sana bands. So these do work for our door keys, as well as working for the lockers at the spa and the lockers at swimming as well. So that's good. But honestly, what a colour. Ugh. Let's go in to our 1-bedroom executive studio. So as you come in, it does feel quite tight in this corner, but we're heading around. So there's a cupboard here. That's nothing very exciting at all. You still get a chalkboard even in the studios. Welcome to Centre Parks. We hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome, Rob and Dave. Thanks. Table, all the standard things. This is all very familiar. This is very similar to what we stayed in before. Same kitchen layout with this combi, oven, microwave, grill, all of those things. Fridge, still got a dishwasher, hobs, and the world's smallest little wine cooler for your very miniature bottles of wine. You still get the things you normally would, even though it's a one-night break, not planning to use much stuff. You don't get a Dave, but you know, he is included here.
Here I am.
Here he is. Right, we have just come in and dumped our stuff because it was pissing it down, and we walked up from the spa. Oh, I just heard.
Yeah, still broken. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Tarzan cool in the subtropical swimming paradise here has been broken for ages. I think like
ages.
A good couple of years.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a couple of years.
Yeah. So it does the one, it does the and then the second time it just goes
And it's about time they sorted it out.
Yeah. Still get the wallpaper. Oh, it is nice, isn't it? Little sofa. So if you wanted to, you could sit there and watch me sleeping in the bed. Now you do get the option to have it configured as a double or a twin. Obviously we've gone for a double. We've got some towel art. I do like these elephants, do you think?
Elephants, yeah.
Very good. Now there's only a few things that make this different to if you were staying here normally. One of those is that when you are staying here with an Aqua Sana Spa break, you get a robe and slippers each, and they're yours to keep.
I've not actually felt them.
Yeah, give it a stroke.
Oh,
the robe.
Yeah. They feel really nice.
They do feel good. Do you want to hold it up and model it for us? Yeah, it looks cozy.
Actually, look, I would, because obviously we're both big, so you know, look, I kind of think, oh, is it even going to fit? But it does.
Yes.
So
yeah. They are different to the robes that you get when you are in the spa. So when you are there in the spa, they will give you, upon your arrival, a robe and a towel. Those are yours for use in the spa, but you have to return them at the end. We have seen before at Sherwood, didn't we? We saw somebody accidentally on purpose trying to take the robe out of them at the end of their session.
Yes, we did.
And the alarms went off. And then they were like, oh, I don't know what that could be. We all know what it is. We all know. So don't try it. They have got tags in them. These ones, they did also say, don't bring them into the spa tomorrow, because otherwise somebody else will pinch them and they'll go walkies. So we'll enjoy those in the apartment tonight. Might wear mine to Iguanas in a bit. And we'll take them home with us.
No, I was just thinking about...
Oh, yes.
So, whilst the dressing gowns might fit nicely, I just had to really, like, shove my foot in there. But, like, as you can see, I have size 12 feet, and these do not quite work.
Not quite.
So I don't think I'll be using those, but...
No.
There we go. It's a nice gesture still, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, bathroom. You know what that means.
My favourite.
Your favourite noise. So the bathrooms in these executive studios, I think, are really nice. So we've got a shower, and you've got a hydro bath. Whether or not we'll have time to use it, I don't know, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, I would really like to try and use it, because the last few times that we've been, we've not had it in our room.
Yes.
So, yeah, it'll be nice to hopefully make use of it.
You get these included, and these are not normally included. So we've got some LMS conditioner and shampoo, very helpful for both of us, and some hand and body lotion, and some bath and shower gel and soap. It's so nice to be back here, and it's so nice to be in these apartments. It was last May that Dave and I came here. Feels like a long time ago. Last May.
May 2020 what? 2?
Yes.
May 20, oh God. I don't know what year it is.
So like 15, 16 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you said, at least with it being kind of a balcony terraced bed, you can still sit out here. We can still sit out here quite easily. Obviously, out here, we would be getting wet. We have got dinner booked for 5:45 at Las Iguanas. We chose Las Iguanas this time. Haven't been there for a little while and just fancied it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we would be happy with any of them, to be fair, but...
And the Las Iguanas here, I just feel like it's just got like a really nice feel to it, you know,
Yes.
like it feels really tropical and stuff.
Yeah. And they do very good cocktails. Might have factored into it.
And food.
And food, yeah. So in addition to having our poo brown Aqua Sana bands as our keys,
Beautiful.
we also were given an envelope which includes in it...
So it just tells you what it includes, actually. So, sorry, I probably should have read this before I come on camera. So yeah, it's saying what it includes, and then the £50 voucher which you have for your dinner is in here as well.
Yeah.
Just saying what time you need to be out of the apartment, that kind of thing, and about the land train.
So as well as breakfast and lunch today at the cafe in the spa, and breakfast in the spa tomorrow, you also then get, as part of your spa rate package, a £50 voucher to use towards your evening meal. Which I think it's alright, isn't it? I mean, I know you've paid for it in advance, but it feels like you're getting something.
It's nice because, like you say, it's already been sorted out, so well, I'm sure we'll have to put like some money towards it. I don't think it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I'd agree. And you can use that at any of the Centre Parcs restaurants on site, or if you would prefer to get me dining in, you know, the delivery to your accommodation option, you can do that as well. And then they said if you forget to use it, if you forget to eat, like apparently that's maybe a thing, then you can use it on site tomorrow as well, she said, didn't she?
Yes, yeah, so it's not like you go back and they'll give you the cash, so you will need to have another meal somewhere at some point. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to be for tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we can down that in 15 minutes.
I should think so. And once we've had dinner, I think the plan is, well, we're going to nip into the park market, get a few essential supplies, you know.
I need my spicy rings.
Yeah, well, we are going to Las Iguanas, so...
And we're going to get my spicy chips tomorrow.
Delightful ride home tomorrow for me. It's tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Straight bit of chalk.
Oh yeah.
What are you saying?
I still find the corridor odd.
Yes. So Las Iguanas is inside the main plaza, as well as Cafe Rouge and Hux and Bella Italia. You've also in the main plaza got the shopping, you've got the bowling, you've got access to the swimming. But all we're interested in right now is Las Iguanas.
Las Iguanas.
언제나 함께 있었음 해 모든 게 다 통하니까 Feels like daydreaming 너와 있을 땐 난 I love my life 사라지지만 나의
Give me some of that big drink energy.
What is that?
Oh, no, it's £26.
Oh, we won't be having that.
Yeah. We'll have 2 of those and that's the card done. Cheers. So I went for a cherry cola, Cuban cherry cola, Brazilian cherry cola, something like that. I went for what?
Oh, no, I was looking because I thought you were going to ask me what mine is.
What was mine?
Yours was Brazilian cherry cola.
Yeah, which is one of their carbon-friendly cocktails, all about saving the planet. And you went for a honey apple sour, was it?
Yeah.
Which is also one of their new cocktails.
Yeah.
So mine is really tasty. I've not tried yours yet. I will be in a second.
Yeah.
The only criticism I'd have on this is I do like a bigger one, you know. A few more inches always helps.
I don't know what he's trying to say.
I'm trying to say that's a very small glass. I am very excited for the food. So we've gone for a couple of starters each, and we've gone for the Brazilian squeaky cheese beach cheese.
Yeah, with chili jam.
With chili jam, and then some fried chicken as well. I had to send Dave on a rescue mission as I spotted that one of my gibbets had fallen out of my Crocs onto the floor. Could you imagine? Imagine if somebody else went and sat there and I was like, excuse me, one of my jizz bits is on the floor. Thank you.
You're welcome. My knees nearly didn't survive getting out of here.
Yeah.
I was nearly on the floor with
a gibbet. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh yeah, stay hydrated. So this is the Brazilian fried chicken with, I'm not sure what about luminous yellow sauces, but I'm here for it.
I think it's come from the Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
Where we've been?
Yeah.
And this looks amazing. So I want to try this one first. I think this is a kind of a fried halloumi kind of thing with chili jam, sweet chili jam. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll fight you for it.
Well, I'll eat all of them.
That's really good. We can't lick the plate here, can we?
Can't we?
Can't we? Can't we?
I'm waiting.
Oh, sorry.
Messing around vlogging. I'm starving here.
You excited?
Am I excited? Yeah.
That looks amazing. That's so much chicken in there. And these moonies over here, these are mine. With a beef burrito, some chips, and we've ordered another cocktail as well.
You're not having any of these?
No, nor are you. Oh god. Send help.
I could leave a spoon actually.
Just use your finger.
Oh, no,
That's Dave when he gets to the part market and finds there's no spicy rings in there. Look. Do you know what this reminds me of? In the tiki room.
Yeah, it does.
Tiki room.
You're trying to ruin my evening.
How rude. Yes, I did just do a gasp of excitement. Look.
Oh.
Oh, we need to get some, don't we?
That's why I'm getting my crisps so you can have your barbecue sauce.
Cheers. Cheers.
Even though it's far, right?
And now we're just walking back to the apartment this time. So the village square is a nice, easy, flat 5-minute walk from the main plaza, isn't it?
Yeah, really easy.
So if you're coming for a spa break and you're going to be in the Redwood Apartments, you know it's not that far. The worst bit is definitely that hill coming up from the from the lake up.
I'm very excited about going to Elvedon as well.
So the spa at Elvedon has been refurbished as we speak, and when we went last time, I'm not saying that we Centre Parcs weren't listening to us and didn't decide to then refurbish it, but if they had been,
yeah,
good job.
It really needed to be refurbished.
Yeah.
Compared to the others, like,
Yes.
it was
Very,
not up to those.
yeah, very dated. And it is now due to reopen on the 29th of September. And it just so happens that like we go to Elvedon with Emma and Lee and Claire and Dan and Florence a few days later.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
we'll absolutely give you a review of that once we're there. So we're very excited.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it actually. And to be fair, it'll probably follow on pretty much if
I
not
know.
straight after
Yeah.
this video. Like,
All of these Florida videos, they keep coming and coming and
So when
coming.
you give the illusions that like, oh yeah, like you're away constantly, you're not. There's actually months in between.
Yeah, months and months just being at home, look out the window.
Thinking, what can we sell to pay for more
Yeah.
Centre Parcs?
It's very tiring coming to a spa.
I'm knackered.
I'm actually really tired.
To be fair, I think we finish every vlog, especially at Centre Parcs in the evening, by saying I'm knackered.
Yeah, that's very true.
But
I'm also
knackered.
I'm also really shiny. Wow. Tomorrow the plan is go down for breakfast for 9. Well, go down to a spa for 9 when we can get in. Maybe do like an hour or so before it gets too busy. Then have some breakfast there. Maybe come up and do a little swim in a subtropical swim paradise, do a few little rapids.
Yeah.
We've not booked any activities. Just like it's worth mentioning, you can book activities, which is quite good if you're here on a spa break, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you are here just on a spa day, then you are exclusively an Aqua Sana customer. So you can't then go off wandering around the site and book other activities. But if you are here on a spa break where you stay overnight, as we are doing right now, you can then book any activities that you want to book that are available at Centre Parcs. You can go swimming. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Don't go there, and we will see you in the morning. So we've both said we really like these apartments, these studios, don't we?
Yeah.
They're great for a couple, they're great for a little getaway. Everything you need is here. Yes, there are a few things that you don't get here that you would have in a lodge, like the log burner. But on the flip side, you have got a nice little covered patio area, which makes it more usable, you know, when it's raining.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that actually, having that there, because it was actually quite nice sitting out there in the rain,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yeah. So a couple of things that we would just share tips, just in case you are booking one of these. So we have checked, but in this whole bedding area, there are no plugs. There's no plug sockets on either side of the bed. You have got lights on both sides, you've got storage on both sides, but no plug socket. So the nearest plug socket is over here on the little media console dressing area. Now, not a big problem, but if you're someone who likes to have your phone by your bed, you might just want to think about that. Just come prepared. There are, however, plenty of plug sockets, because there's some here, there's some more over by the table as well. So that was the first tip to share. Secondly, as you will see, when I was here sleeping peacefully, beautifully during the night, and Dave got up needing a wee, well, the ensuite and the bathroom is right there. And A, there's an extractor fan that comes on, and B, the light shines straight out, so thanks for that. And then the final thing that we thought we'd just share is these apartments, even though we've had the windows open, do get quite warm in the evening, don't they?
Yeah.
So we always bring our handy little fans. These are like many years old now.
But they still work good, don't
They still work, yeah. So so we always just bring these and set these up just to get the air ventilating a bit more through the room. Obviously there's like no air conditioning or anything in here. But yeah, so maybe think about if you're coming, if you're somebody who likes a cooler room, maybe one of these is handy. So hopefully those are a few helpful tips for you. Anything else?
No, we've spoken about pros of the room already.
I said I like the room, but any particular pros?
Like, I like things like the TV. You can either bring it out this way.
Oh, yes.
Sat on the sofa here. Or you can bring it out this way during the bed.
Very true.
That's good.
Yes.
Like, it just makes good use of the room.
Yes.
And I think, like, you know, especially for a spa break, this little kitchen is way more than you would need. However, if you're staying for a longer period of time, this is the stuff of nightmares, which you may have seen in our vlog where we stopped in one of these for the weekend.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I think it's for one night. This is way more than you could ask for, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd agree. Go on then, give everyone their best duck content.
Oh yes. I wondered what you were doing that for then. So a good look at the ducks.
Oh, there's plenty of them.
Hello. I don't think she wants to see me.
Yeah.
All the rest of them do.
Oh. Sorry, we haven't got. Well, we have got some spicy rings, but I don't think they would.
I don't think they're suitable for.
No. Oh, they're coming. Right, I think that's probably enough ducks.
Is there ever enough ducks? I'm not sure there is.
So if you are here on a spa break, breakfast is like between a time window, I think from 9 till maybe 11:30. Don't go for breakfast first thing, I would highly recommend, because right now, we're the only ones out here with both hot tubs going. So, definitely worth it, isn't it? To come straight through, enjoy this, and then get your breakfast in a little bit.
Have a banana or something to tie you over.
Yeah.
I had 2.
Breakfast day 2.
Yeah.
And now we might be getting confused. Look how red I am. Well, I suppose you can see how red I am.
Yeah, I thought I looked quite red as well. I don't know whether I actually do or not, but I suppose we have just been in steam rooms and whatever.
I'm going to try this before he scoffs it like yesterday. Ham and cheese croissant. Oh, it's nice.
It's really good, isn't it?
Really good.
Well, yesterday's was.
So, favourite room?
The
moonlight steam
room, or I just call it the purple room.
Yeah, the big purple one. Yeah, so that's like a really steamy, warm, like soft purple glow.
The scents in there are amazing, aren't they?
Yep. Which I also like that room. My favourite, however, I think is the Forest Glade, which is quite similar in some ways. It's another steam room. It's very, very steamy. It gets very warm. But then when it gets to its hottest and you're just thinking, oh, I'm about to pass out, and then like a shower, sprinkle, mist comes down and it just kind of cools you for a minute and kind of then goes back up.
Yeah.
And I like it in there because it's all really themed. So it's all like foresty walls and you sit on almost like forest tree stumps and stuff with birds.
Because we always
suck up a bit of theming.
We always sit on the tree stumps in the forest, don't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you are coming on a spa break and you're coming to Longleat and you are starting your spa break on a Monday or a Friday, be aware that the main entrance for the spa is not open until 9:30.
9:30, they said. But then actually, the lady who come up to us said 9:30. But when
somebody else said 10,
mentioned it on the desk, they said 10, so God knows what time it opened.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone here actually knows it,
No.
do they?
So we did follow any instructions that we could. We followed the sat-nav. We came to the turning to come into the Aqua Sana entrance because we knew that there was a separate entrance. And yeah, it was padlocked shut. So we waited for a bit and we thought, this is a bit strange. Waited a bit longer, still no one. And then 2 more cars turned up. So it wasn't just us. But it did then, we were kind of then trying to phone through, being like, what's going on? And by this point it was like 9:10. Yeah, and eventually then the groundskeeper person then said, oh, this entrance isn't open until later on a Monday and a Friday due to changeover, which meant we then had to come all the way around the site to the main entrance, queue up to come in. And it just meant that we ended up losing like 45 minutes, best part of an hour at the start of the day.
Yeah, look, I've got to be honest, it put me in a bad mood to start with, because I was like, well, we've just missed our first hour. You know, like if it was just you would doubt yourself, but the fact that these other people were there and they were also annoyed.
Yeah. Having a little Diet Coke, which cost
£3.75 for a regular, each.
Yeah.
But just to put that into perspective, you can have half a pint of any beer for less than that. I feel like that's wrong.
Yes.
But there we go.
Yeah. We were just sat here and somebody came up and said hello and said they'd seen our videos, so thank you very much if that was you, and yeah, hope you have a good rest of your break here from Monday to Friday. We are very jealous, and if you watch this and you kind of realise that we were just here for yesterday and today, and
I'll be going home in a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, the plan is we're gonna just have a walk round, have a little mosey, nip into the swimming for like an hour maybe, and then head down to the sports cafe. You'll have something for dinner. I don't know what he's gonna have. I'm really excited for actually this time. So I'm very excited because they have just recently started doing Biscoff ice cream sundaes.
I've forgotten all about this. Oh.
That's, yeah. I mean, the spa break and the several hundreds of pounds it's cost, I'm like, give me a Biscoff ice cream sundae every day.
That's because he didn't pay for the break.
I am very grateful. Can I just point out immediately on the menu that they have updated the menu for a start, and on the loaded fries it now says great for sharing.
I don't think I'll be sharing.
So first of all, before we get into the food, just want to say thank you to Sam who came over and said hello. We were literally just both sat here just like passing time waiting for our food, and she went over and said hello, and she'd just been up to Windfell last week before, and now they're here, so
yeah, it was really nice. Like, it's really good when people do come over and chat. It just catches us off guard every time.
Absolutely. This is the first time I've actually thought to say, what's your name, please?
I know. I mean, the man who come over today and spoke to us, we still didn't think to ask for his.
Yeah,
his
I know. We'll get better. Right, here we go. So here's my katsu loaded fries, just how we like it. Some cheesy garlic bread to share, and look, you can see red means danger. Well, clean plates, clean plates. Surprise, surprise.
I'm ready for a Biscoff sundae now.
Yeah. Biscoff sundaes are here, but they are falling apart out of the glass, so we are just jumping straight in.
I'm lifting half mine off the table. It was funny because we could see the server literally running across the sports tunnel. She's probably thinking, the course is sat right at the back when she tried to get across with ease.
Yes.
Then she got it down on the table and then a big dollop of mine back.
Oh, look at all of this Biscoff goodness. That's it. Our time's over.
We've filled it with so much stuff though.
Yeah, we really have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely made the most of both the Aqua Sana and being on site and being able to do other things and just enjoy Centre Parcs, because you kind of do, you know.
So we're knackered as usual.
As usual. Price and was it worth it? So, as we've said, Dave has very kindly treated me to this one. You know, it's very, very nice of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have paid nothing. So I think it's really good value. But the price for a spa break here, these dates, Monday to Tuesday, was
£535. It was the cheapest day to do it out of the whole week,
Yeah.
I think. Like, if it wasn't they're all around like kind of that price midweek. But I thought like this one worked out better for us with like booking time off work and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Now, a good thing with it is the price doesn't change like when it's peak season or not peak season, does it? So the price right now in what would be peak Centre Parcs time,
was the same as it was back in June or whenever it was that I looked.
So we've tried to work out like value. I actually think it is good value for what you get when you consider it's Centre Parcs and what they probably could try and charge.
Yeah, I think of a weekend when it's a couple of £100 more.
Yeah.
I think it's like, it is pushing it a little bit then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's unreasonable.
Yeah. So what do you think, though? With all of that, with all that we've showed you, with all that's included, do you think this is value or do you think we're mental?
And would you come again?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Well, I'm not
yes,
paying.
please. So that's everything all done. We now have the drive back home. Oh God, it's even worse when you think it's Tuesday, I'm back to work tomorrow. But
we're both going back to work tomorrow, which is a bit of a
come down, yeah.
But that's life. So we have to pay for these trips.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for anyone who came up to us this weekend and said hello. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.